Welcome to this week's episode of Relly and Deli Read Reddit Stories. I'm Relly.
And I'm Deli.
And today we have a slew of stories from Am I Overreacting? Am I the Asshole?
Ooh, so many different things going on
Yeah,
here.
and some general advice.
Ooh, oh my God.
I forgot to do those.
I know. You want to,
No, it's fine.
No.
But yes.
Okay.
So we got three stories.
Boards
Yep.
to pull from.
I'm going to keep it to 3 stories today.
Oh, nice and toys.
The very first story is very new. So there's not even any comments online.
Oh, fresh.
Story
out the
came
oven.
out yesterday.
But is it hot on the bottom?
There's a whole... I'll never... Such bad parenting.
Hot on the bottom.
Like, bitch, it's hot on the bottom. So why the fuck would you hand it to your child
and
instead?
The grab is the bottom.
Is the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, we're predisposed. If you're holding something by the handles, we're predisposed to not, like, hold hands. Why would I want to grab your hand and then you can't let go of the thing? It's gonna create some difficulties. The smart thing to do as a parent with sense would be to put it down, give them pot holders, and be like, make sure you use the handles because it's hot on the bottom. Just yelling that it's hot on the bottom. Well, girl, and it's empty in the brain, bitch.
Ooh.
Is this thing on?
No, it's going on a side tangent. But anyway.
The first story comes from, Am I Overreacting?
Probably not.
Actually, probably not. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Reddit is an online forum where people post their stories, ask for advice and insight anonymously. Of course, we're here. We take the liberty and the great judicial duty of giving them our personal verdicts and giving them the insight that they are clamoring for and dying for.
Dying for it.
Trenda's never heard any of these stories. I only read the titles, and I do not read any of the stories. Extremely difficult to do, but I do it here for
Nonetheless,
you and the
for
people. So everything I read, I'm reading it for the very first time.
Yes.
Thank you. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend does not want to go on a trip with me.
Maybe not, but let's see.
Maybe not, unless it's like finances or costs or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't want to go on a trip with me, bitch, I'd take the hint. I'm like, oh.
I mean,
well,
it depends. Because I could see, like, I could be going on a trip and you're like, I don't want to really go to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but okay. If they're saying a specific trip, for sure. If I don't want to go on that trip, I guess. But also,
I mean, it's the with me part, but like if I was going with
friends,
friends,
it sounds like
you're the only one going.
They don't want to go on any trip with you
at
ever.
all.
That's a problem.
Let's see. 'Cause you could be overreacting.
But let's see. Me, 25-year-old, it's a girl, and my boyfriend, 25-year-old, have been together for 4 years and living together for 3.
Damn.
He was pretty adventurous in the first few months of our relationship, but we never took a big trip at the time because he had surgery. Not done because of health, but he had a metal plate in his chest. Excuse me? Not done because of health, but he had a metal plate. What is the metal plate for, baby?
Yeah.
If not his health. Okay.
I don't know.
So he couldn't lift weights or do anything too intense that would put pressure on his chest.
Okay.
Okay. We made a lot of plans for trips and other activities for after he got the metal removed. Okay. It's been a year now, and he is fully recovered and doing the activities normally. And we've only gone on 2 trips, one of them being while he had the plate. Okay. One to the beach, paid for by me. Okay. We took an Uber type ride. The driver was kind of a creep and it was a little scary, but we made it work. Okay. And 2, to a drift event, also paid for by me. We took a bus to another city. So basically 1 trip per year, fully planned and paid by me.
Okay.
I don't have any issues paying as I make more.
You sure?
But this is important for my frustration.
Okay.
I've always been the kind of person who values freedom, and I've always wanted to drive and have control over my own schedule. So both trips were stressful in that sense because we spent money on Uber and I had to depend on other people. I asked if we could take a trip next month to the beach. I brought it up 3 months in advance, and now that the trip is coming up, he's starting to create obstacles. I wanted to rent a car, and even though he has and regularly uses a motorcycle, and sometimes his parents' car, he doesn't feel confident driving or letting me drive. He also doesn't want to go by motorcycle because he's scared.
Okay.
He says he wants to go by bus, and there is no bus to the beach town we were planning to visit. And I've already told him that. The trip we took with an Uber type ride wasn't good, so I don't want to do that again.
Understandable.
We reached a deadlock, and I felt like he sees me as incapable of driving 30 minutes to a relatively nearby beach. He also complained about everything, the cost of renting the car, the Airbnb, etc. Again, I would be the one paying for everything, and I wouldn't create any kind of strain on our budget. This also hurts me because it's not like it's coming out of his pocket like ever.
Right.
Ooh, child. I told him I didn't want to go anymore then because he's clearly putting up obstacles.
Okay.
I just get irritated because when it's for work or with his friend, he goes without any issue. I feel like at 25, we should be more independent and brave, quote unquote, about something like this, especially since we have the means and the money, and it's not far at all. Am I overreacting for being mad? No.
Y'all are interesting couple because OP, you're interesting too in the way that you're phrasing some of this stuff.
Absolutely.
Like he had to get surgery, but not for health reasons. It's a metal plate.
It's a metal plate in his chest. What could it be?
Well,
irrelevant.
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 It's not what it's about, but it was necessary
because it shows where you're at, baby girl.
Yeah.
In the information that you deem pertinent for this conversation.
Because he was really like not. It seemed like he was not doing much until he got the metal plate taken out.
Yeah.
They went on one trip while he had it, but they didn't really. It doesn't sound like he really did too much, like anything, like as far as physical or anything like that. So that's not, that was like, oh, I'll let that slide because you have a plate in your chest.
Yeah.
Now you don't have that in there. So I understand why she said it, but it's the way she
said it. Yeah. It's just like he had a metal plate. But like the whole point that it was not for health. It shows, OP, that you yourself have a particular train of thought.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the tracks go. Yeah. But back to your boyfriend. Y'all should break up.
Oof.
You know,
it is because that's rough.
The fuck is the point? I mean, hear me out.
Okay.
Let's start at the base root problems. He thinks that you're incompetent. He doesn't trust you. And next level, he's very capable and comfortable doing these things for his friends or work trips or something. Yeah. So it's not him, baby. It's you, apparently. And you got to take the hint. Also, if you're at face value, you're saying you pay for everything, you don't make it awkward, you don't make it a big deal. Well,
who would want to go on an all expense paid trip?
Right. I mean,
their partner.
Let's think in the heteronormative brain.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of hetero boys.
You think that's part of it?
Don't want to be taken care of.
He's not really feeling this, and then maybe this relationship needs to end.
I guess, but it's very weak bitch energy. Like even the driving thing. Like my dad mainly drove, especially like Sundays in church. We would drive together, but there were times that my mom drove, and it's that thing for me where it's like somebody has to do it. I don't need to be the person who's in charge. I don't need to be the person who's driving. I don't need to be the person who's bossing things around and making things happen. I really don't need to be. But I'll be damned if it's going to be I'll be damned if it's nobody. So it's either me or it's you.
Yeah.
You get to choose. Or you could shush and let me do it. And him being like, I don't want you to drive, but I don't want to drive.
Right.
Well, I'm not taking an Uber. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and then you like the money, but like Ubers and shit cost money too.
Listen,
and they can really cost a lot. And y'all had a bad experience last time. This is such a weird situation. But something does need to be examined or let go, released.
Absolutely,
because something is going on here. OP,
and it's not making sense.
You're not crazy, and you're not overreacting because something is going on here.
Yeah,
I need more details, but it does sound like he don't want to really be with you like that, and because he's making all these excuses in the world not to go.
Yeah.
But he's able. I understand the thing with the motorcycle now.
Absolutely.
I understand not wanting to ride a motorcycle over a long distance.
Yeah. I mean, 30 minutes, but still.
That's a lot on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But yeah, something needs to be examined here because something is not right.
30 minutes on a motorcycle. Yeah.
It's a long time.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have things going on. You're not overreacting. Honestly, because this is so new, I might go back and find this post and actually comment on it. Because sister girl, this ain't it. But y'all are giving weird vibes. And I hope y'all can figure it out.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. Well, we're going to jump to our second story, which comes from Am I the Asshole?
Maybe not.
Am I the asshole for deciding to stay full-time with my grandparents because I don't want to follow rules set by my dad's girlfriend?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Cause like you're not even my dad's wife. You're my dad's girlfriend.
Right. You're not my mama.
Yeah.
You're not his wife.
I'm interested to hear your age though. But we're gonna see.
Yeah. That part too.
Yeah.
And we have like a respect thing. So it also depends on what the rules are. If she's like, no smoking and drinking or fornicating inside the house and you like, a teen, yeah, you should follow those rules. You're being a brat.
That part.
If she's being ridiculous and absurd, then no, do what you gotta do. But let's see. My dad kind of shared custody with my grandparents most of my life.
Okay.
He had legal custody, but they would help out by taking me for several days or a whole week or 2 during the month.
Okay.
Girl. I, 17-year-old, it's a guy, was still close to my dad, and we still had some time for us, and he was involved. But when his work kept him late, it was easier for me to have another home to stay in versus getting home late or being on my own.
Okay.
My dad and grandparents had the same household rules, and I never had an issue with them. Okay. About a year ago, my dad started dating someone new, and she seems fine, but she has a lot of rules and a lot of things she's strict about that dad isn't. When dad told me he decided to move in with her by moving to her house, I asked him how that would work.
Right.
And he said I'd need to follow her rules, and she was pretty clear about that to him.
Okay.
Bitch. He also said she would be enforcing the rules and I would basically need to treat her like she's him or my grandparents. Mama.
Wow.
No, you're not. You're not my mom. You don't have a ring, baby. I didn't want to follow her rules. They were so different from the rules I know, and I find some of her rules to be extreme. I really hope you give us some rules.
I hope so, because
if not, then you're going to be a little bit shady. But let's see. Because I didn't think it was fair to ask my dad to wait to move in with her, I asked my grandparents if I could live with them full time.
Oh, come on, preemptive strike.
Yeah. They said yes, and dad was upset, but he told me if I wanted to do that, then he'd make sure we spend time together. Okay. I now live with my grandparents, and dad lives with his girlfriend. She's offended I chose to live with my grandparents, and she's offended I didn't want to follow her rules. She tried to insist on some of her rules even though I don't live with her. Like having dinner with her and her kids and taking part in making the meal with them. My dad wouldn't even be there most of the time. She also wanted me to join them Sunday for her planned family time.
Okay.
I work Sundays, so that was already a no. But even on my day off, I don't want to be obligated to spend it there. She expected me to help her niece move into her place too. And she has her kids helping with that. It's one of the rules that you help family move and cancel any plans. You have to do it.
See.
My grandparents were surprised she was trying to make me follow her rules from her house.
Listen.
And dad told her to stop, which she sort of did.
Okay.
But she said she still found it to be bratty that I would rather live apart from him than follow her rules. She also said I wasn't showing her the respect she deserved, and I told her she's not my parent. She doesn't get to demand the same kind of respect where I do what she says. Am I the asshole? And I'm gonna let you take that.
First and foremost, no, you're not the asshole. This right here was very justified. Her rules are not the rules that I thought they would be, but I understand why this is a problem though. Mm-hmm. And yeah, she's trying to like instill like traditions,
right?
Just out of nowhere. And I mean, rule number one, bitch, while you're bringing up rules, rule number one is you have to earn respect. That's just not given to you just because you're a certain age or because you're dating my dad.
Right.
You know, dating my dad.
Right.
Now, he jumped the horse and moved in with you, but that don't mean I have to.
Absolutely not.
So happy that you have somewhere else to go, 17-year-old OP.
Yeah.
This is not the time for that. You got a job. You got, you got something going on.
Yeah, you either just graduated high school or are about to.
Exactly. Like, you got things going on, and it doesn't sound like you're a bad kid or anything. It's like, I just don't, you can't force this on me. Like, and I don't want to be dealing with your kids like that. And helping people move? Manual labor? What? A train?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. You're not the asshole.
Family. First of all, biological family. You kind of are grandfathered in. The time of the equity and indoctrination happens at a very young age. So by the time you become those formidable ages, your culture is already established of these are who my family are and I'm going to support them, yada, 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 all that bullshit, right? And even then, you still have the right to tell your blood family, no, I'm not doing this. I don't have to babysit your kids. I don't have to help you move. I don't have to help you with your homework. I don't have to do a single thing for you. I don't have to do anything for you. Please know this. Those of you listening out there in Relly and Deli line, you never have to do a single thing for anybody.
That's true.
Regardless of who they are to you. Now, it's your responsibility to make sure that based off of who that person is to you and what they've done for you and how they treat you, that you respond in kind and you have an open heart and you show love. With a situation like this, baby, you have put in no equity. I haven't heard a single motherly thing that this woman has done trying to make OP be her child. Do the kids like OP? Are the kids respectful? Do they treat them like a sibling? But bitch, I gotta make dinner with y'all. I don't know
dinner,
you.
Which making dinner does sound cute, but you can't force that on somebody.
No.
You could invite him, but it's not like, oh, you have to do this.
No.
You need to be here on Sunday for family time.
Yeah, that's
Trying to enforce rules remotely is crazy.
I have to turn down work shifts to come and be with you.
And help somebody move?
Respectfully. And you guys know, family means different things. We have family members who've been married and divorced and they're still family. Just because a marriage doesn't necessarily make you part of the family. But one, you've not done any of the emotional things to have stake and an investment in my actions as a young adult. And you don't even have a ring. So, bitch, you got nothing. So you're not family. And OP's dad needs to really stop, pause, think twice. You've been with this woman for a year, and your child, who you already couldn't honestly parent by yourself, but it takes a village, right?
It takes a village.
But your child, who you already had limited time with, would rather leave than spend time in that house. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about who you are with, because your child is literally like, I'm gonna tap out right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very wild
and
work.
Your child is of a knowing age. It's not like they're like 9 years old. Yeah. They're almost an adult legally.
Yeah.
Legally. But you have a good head on your shoulders as far as judgment, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm glad too that the dad at least was like, hey girl, cut it out. But this again goes back to 2 videos that we've already done when it comes to couples moving in. Baby, you gotta find a brand new place
instead of
because
you moved in with her. I mean, that's at that time we didn't even realize she had kids yet. Yeah. So I understand why she probably would want you to move in with her as opposed to her moving in with you.
Bitch,
y'all should have just moved in
I got kids. I have a child.
Effie, we all got kids.
So, no, I don't care if you got kids. I got kids too. And if we're going to do this, we're going to move in. Because if you move into that person's house, you would only be able to do that with somebody that's truly compassionate and loving, who will not, my space, my place, my house, you to death. And put you in a box in a corner. Yeah. Good riddance. Your daddy probably not gonna be with this bitch for much longer anyways, child.
Or he will and you just won't see him a lot.
And you haven't anyways.
Oof.
Top comment says, did the girlfriend help you move to your grandparents' place? Ooh. Does she cook for you and your grandparents? She only claims you as family when she wants something. She wants OP to be a free au pair. Period.
Oh! Listen, I don't know who this was, but they said they came to eat, bitch.
Sensitive-Eagle 3641. Shout out. Next comment says, LMFAO, she's out of her mind. Talk about dramatically overreaching, not the asshole. Ooh, OP responded in the comments and said, that sums her up. Her and her rules are not for me, and she's making that more clear by the day. Ooh, OP's daddy, you about to lose your child. I really hope it's worth it because it just is unnecessary. And, you know, she doesn't really seem like a kind person. Think about if this is someone that you want to raise children with and be married to.
Before you up late at night, you know, where did I go wrong? I lost a son.
Right. You lost your only biological child. So hopefully she and her kids can take care of you and treat you well and love you.
Where did I go wrong? I lost my son. Somewhere along in a...
And because you changed the lyrics, we shouldn't be copyrighted.
Yay! Sorry.
All right.
Mend the family.
Our last story. This is gonna come from r/advice.
Okay, we're here for that. That's what we're here for.
Buckle up, because this is a long title. And it's it's probably gonna be a doozy. All right. r/advice.
Okay.
I froze my mom's credit card. I pay her bill.
I guess they had to get her together, but go ahead.
That was line 1 of 7.
Ooh, so I pay her bill.
Right. I froze my mom's credit card, parentheses, I pay her bill, because she's using it to buy groceries and not her EBT. She says using food stamps is embarrassing and she doesn't want to rely on the government, but I'm constantly stressing about money because I have to support her too on my $100,000 salary. Why is this giving like Japanese anime title?
That part.
That one time I was a snail in the upside down in Dubai with my mama's best friend.
At level 7.
And now I'm a sensei.
Exactly.
It's real crazy, but advice. Thank God I don't have to parent my parents. I've been seeing that online and it's
a thing.
It's a thing, but I don't have to. My parents are very responsible.
Yeah.
And my parents honestly would tell me to shut the hell up to a degree, but my parents are very responsible, especially when it comes with money. They don't do foolishness, and they're not for me like throwing money away. Yeah, bitch, you got EBT,
right?
And you spending the money because of what? Shame and embarrassment. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, it's a card now. It's not like it's something that you can really tell.
Right? It's not real stamps or a coupon or a book like in the past. Yeah, it's a card.
You do have to tell the person probably EBT.
Tripping.
That's
you know what? I'm gonna end this story here. Tell your mama to put her EBT card in the mail. Right. I will be giving you my address. Because the hell.
Yeah. We'll use it. We'll take it.
Anyway, let's see. This is a 30-year-old man. Woman actually. Ooh, my bad. 30-year-old woman. I recently froze the credit card my mom uses because she pays the bill. Because she refuses to use her EBT despite still having $1,300 in EBT.
Whoa. That's really good.
I remember being on my own, sharing an apartment with my best friend, working, and I applied for EBT, and they sent me back one of those Harry Potter letters that speak to you. And when they opened, it was just a bitch laughing. They gave me literally $12.
Damn.
And they were like, you make extremely too much.
They said $1 for every month of the year.
bitch. And at the time, it was $24. Because it was $2 for every month. And I remember somebody telling me that it was $24. And this was when I was making literally like a third of what I'm making right now.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, babes, you're doing so well.
People be on EBT, and I'm like, okay, but then it's going to get so hard to get on there.
Absolutely. This was in Miami.
And to really get funds like that, $1,500 is crazy.
Listen, with that $24, I always had water, and I always had ramen.
That part.
For your mama to be getting $1,300, and you're a grown adult, you're 30. Yeah. So you can't be one of the dependents that she's getting paid for.
Correct.
Let's delve deeper into this. My mom is in her late 50s, and I've been financially supporting her since my parents divorced 5 years ago. I'm an only child.
You've been supporting her since the age of 25. That's amazing.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She lives in my childhood home, and I pay the property taxes, $8,000 a year in New Jersey. Utility bills, Wi-Fi, phone bill, and her credit card bill. She had a part-time job but hasn't been able to hold one long-term. And in the last 3 months, she's made a total of about $60. In 2025, she made a total of $3,000.
Okay.
I used to be okay helping, but the cost of living keeps going up and my salary hasn't increased in 3 years. I make about $100,000 in New Jersey and own my own townhouse. My mortgage takes up almost half my take-home pay.
Damn.
And I'm feeling stretched trying to support 2 households. I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck. Ooh. This winter, her electric gas bill was $250. Still less than us.
Oh, yeah, because ours is going to be rough next month.
Yeah, still, not too much. Still on the low end for her 1,700 square foot house. She keeps the temperature at 57 degrees. While mine was $220. I can't be paying $500 a month just for electric and gas. I was also paying for her 2 phone plans, but canceled one of them recently. She got mad at me, said I was cheap for trying to save $20 a month. Ooh, child. Last October, she got into 2 separate car accidents. The bitch is broke, and she's dumb.
Yes.
Both ruled her fault, and she's reckless.
And she's single. What? Fresh out of a marriage. He left her.
I don't know why you call her single. It's funny.
I'm just saying.
I paid about $7,000 total. My dad pitched in $4,000.
Even the dad.
So that was $11,000 in car damages to repair her car. While it was in the shop, I let her borrow my car for 3 weeks. Sucker. And I had to move back home. And she complained that the car I bought her back in 2021, a 2017 Toyota Corolla, was too crappy and made her more likely to crash, which honestly really upset me.
Aww.
She now never drives except if it's around the block and said if I were a better daughter, I'd buy her a newer, safer car.
Whoa.
Oh, God, we got one more page.
Ugh.
Here's what finally pushed me over the edge.
What?
I applied.
The mailbox ain't fixed yet.
I applied for food stamps for her about 8 months ago. She gets around $300 a month, so there's roughly $1,800 available. She refused to renew after the first 6 months because it was too much hassle. She's only used about $500 of it because she says she's too proud to use food stamps. So instead, she keeps buying groceries with her credit card, and I pay the bill for her. Whew. I keep asking her to just use the benefits she already has, but nothing's changed. So I finally froze her card because I can't keep paying for groceries while she lets free money expire out of pride. I was going to say because you can't just let money sit in them stamps.
You cannot.
Now she's upset and says I'm being harsh and unsupportive. She says I'm so cheap for caring about her EBT balance when I'm making such a large salary. I don't feel that $100,000 goes far at all in New Jersey.
It doesn't.
I feel so poor. I'm not saving these days. It doesn't, especially when you're
upstate.
Yeah, paying for your mom. And then there's an edit. I also can't move back home with her to save money because 1, she's so controlling, and 2, she wants to live alone. I am gonna take the lead on this one. And let me say this. The harsh things that I'm able to say is truly because I live in a world and a reality where my parents are phenomenal and they don't do fuck ass bullshit. My parents, for better or worse, really refuse to lean on their children. It's stuff that, I have been frustrated where it's like, let me help you. Let me do things for you. But my parents are parents and believe, as I think good parents do, that parents support their kids and provide for their kids. It was a big thing of mine to make sure, especially before we got married, that my parents no longer pay for anything. Got off their car insurance. That one still tears me up inside because the car insurance bills are wow. Was able to get my mom's name off of my car and get a brand new car on my own and actually have a lower interest. Like, fixing myself was very important, right? I say this to say, if my parents ever needed me, that's it. No questions asked. I often try and I understand, I could do little things like sending them, chocolates or, not telling them sometimes when I pay for shipping or stuff because my parents will always champion. My parents always have my back. My parents will never do nothing like this. So I can truly say this in my heart. Fuck that bitch. Your mama is sick. Your mama is evil. Your mama is twisted. Ain't no wonder why your daddy left her. Because what the hell? $1,300 in money for food, and you want to spend credit card money on it?
Yeah. And I can only hope and pray that you're paying your bill within a certain window, because if not, the interest goes.
This is so hateful. This is so hateful.
Yeah. Because it's egregious. It really is.
And I could never do what I'm about to say, but I would never have to because my parents, again, would never put me in a situation. You need to cut your mama off.
Yeah.
If you let her fall on her face, then I don't know, but it sounds crazy to let her house go because the property taxes aren't paid.
Right.
Having your mom be homeless or without power or without a phone or whatever, but she's ungrateful. She doesn't appreciate you. You're making $110,000 and you're living paycheck to paycheck?
Right, because you're supporting 2 households.
She made $60 for the year?
Yeah.
She doesn't respect you.
She had a part-time job and just can't hold on to one now?
Is your dad...
Inexplicably?
Yeah, is she not getting any type of benefits or spousal support from your dad?
Doesn't sound like it.
Because then... Girl...
Listen... Your mom does need some help, but not the way that you're providing it. Actually, you're on your way because you just blocked that car. You're on your way, and that's the type of love that she needs. She needs you to slowly but surely, I would recommend, you ask for advice, slowly but surely cut her off and very much limit what she can and cannot do. Because that's the only way she's going to learn. And that's a shame because she's not even really old. She's 50. You know what I'm saying? She's not to the point where, she can't work.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's 50-something. Age. So she's not old.
Wow.
And it's I would be interested to know, why she how she ended up in a divorce, and was she always like this? And the fact that you jumped in and you've been helping her for 5 years. And she says you're unsupportive. You've been helping her since the age of 25. The average 25-year-old is not hustling and getting money together to help their mom. So, yeah, she needs tough love and she needs to be let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend doing that slowly but surely. You were in the right direction again with the card. You frozen that card and just none of this extravagant stuff. No, we're doing the bare minimum to keep you alive, ma'am. I'm gonna force you to use that EBT card. And it was interesting that she gets $300 a month as opposed to the $1,300 a month. That's just her balance.
Yeah.
So, but still,
stacked up.
Yeah, it's that's
$300 a month.
It's great. It's still really good.
And if you're
one person,
dear God,
praise the Lord.
I see what you've done for the unjust, the undeserving, the selfish, the spiteful, and the prideful.
I have too much pride to use my EBT card.
Go ahead. Send me $300 a month.
You told your daughter up front, I'm too proud to use it. Like, man, who do you think you are?
First of all, OP, I don't know how legal this is,
OP,
but I mean, if you're paying for her stuff and you're paying for the house and stuff, I'm guessing I'm gonna consider that the same household. You need to be taking that EBT, and you need to be swiping that for yourself for free.
Honestly, that money needs to go somewhere.
Because if you let that expire, travesty.
Because it is needed. Like, you're literally working and living paycheck to paycheck. So yeah, that EBT is needed. So yeah, I wouldn't think it's the worst if you took it and spend it for yourself. Or if you took it and got groceries for her, that's still kind of enabling because you're going to get it for her. But hell, the bitch won't fucking wreck a car.
Wrecked a car twice.
Listen,
in a year.
To the point where the ex-husband had to get involved and pay some.
Totally $11,000.
Both were
and then
her,
she's
her
like,
fault.
my car is too old.
Just said that Toyota Corolla you got me leads to accidents.
Yeah, and this post was made 2 days ago, so
very fresh.
She's in 2017 and 2026. Girl, you're good enough.
You good. And I'm driving a 2017 right now.
Yeah, and you're not even paying for nothing. Free shit is good enough for you.
How can you complain if you're not paying for anything? That's back to the first story.
Yeah.
Or was it the second? With the relationship where he didn't want to go on the trip. How can you complain and not want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
How could you complain and say you don't want to go? You're not paying for anything.
Yeah.
How you can complain about your life and you're not paying anything?
Yeah. And I hate when parents treat their children like their children are their maids.
Exactly.
Or their partners. First of all, you shouldn't treat your man or your woman like this.
Right.
But for damn sure,
your child
don't have no responsibility to take care of you like
That's
that.
True.
Not in that type of way.
Especially if you're able-bodied, they say you had a part-time job. And it does seem like maybe in your relationship, your marriage, you were maybe a stay-at-home situation or a refuse-to-work situation.
Right.
Because you had a little part-time job. You don't really have like a career. So,
but if that was the case, then they typically do award spousal support.
Right. I'm interested. I would be interested to hear more details about that.
Yeah.
But either which way, you gotta love your mom from a distance, and I suggest what's that? Hard love.
Yeah. OP, the verdict is
your mama sounds like a messed up bitch.
But horrible, hateful.
Yeah.
Top comment. Okay, I'm going to be a little shouty because I am furious on your behalf.
Listen,
let's get this clear.
It's infuriating.
Your mom is in her late 50s.
Correct.
She is not old. I am 57 and I'm a widow. My kids are 17 and 19. I take care of them. They don't take care of me. Your job is to build your life. She is so young and able to take care of herself.
Yeah.
Let her be angry. You did the right thing to stop her credit card. So what if you make money? It is your money.
Exactly.
That you made. You get to decide what you do, what to do with it. She is not your child. You are hers. I am so angry for you. That got 2,600 upvotes. Someone else said, she can order delivery online with Snap. Have her list you as her authorized representative and do it for her. They will claw back those benefits at some point, usually after 9 months of inactivity. Ooh. Also, if she's an able-bodied adult without dependent children, she's going to have to start working or volunteering 20 hours a week, or her benefits will be cut off after 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody said, I also think Walmart Plus and Amazon also accepts EBT.
Yeah, I think so. It's not the world that we used to live in where you have to really hunt for a place that accepts EBT.
No.
It's pretty widely accepted.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you can use your EBT card to get a brand new TV.
No.
But you can use it for groceries at most places.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can do, that's a good idea. If you have shame, why don't you order delivery? Like, have your stuff delivered to you and have it covered that way.
It's so stupid, and it's dangerous. It's disgusting.
It is.
It's inconsiderate. It's pathetic, It's humiliating. If your mama wants more support, you can take her down to your local Macy's, Lane Bryant, JCPenney. Take her over to the lingerie section, find her a sports bra, and hopefully she can one day learn to support herself. Cut your mama off, save yourself, free yourself. You will end up homeless, fucking around, paying for your mom.
That's
and
true.
when you lose your place, so you said you had to move back home. Or did you permanently have to move back home?
I don't think she had to permanently move back home, but because at the end she was like, moving back is not an option because she's too strict and
your mom will have you lose everything and then not take you in.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna lose your job and now you're in a bad situation.
Yeah. Now you're done.
You're done.
But she needs to be done.
She's finished.
So, yeah.
Well.
On that note,
thank you guys so much for joining us here at the Relly and Deli podcast.
Thank you.
Please comment below. Thank you so much for the comments we received on our list.
Absolutely.
Super exciting and we love it. Keep on commenting below. We really do want to know what you guys think about these stories. And then also, if you'd like to join us on a Relly and Deli episode of Reddit Reads, do let us know. We are going to have select guests for season 2. One person so far has already been booked and scheduled.
We love that.
And by booked, I mean for free, girl. Thank you so much. Find us everywhere that all social medias exist. Facebook, Insta, Twitter, Apple, Spotify, everything.
YouTube.
Where Relly and Deli is.
Yes.
You will be able to find us.
Yes.
Love you.
Bye.